full moon in Cancer, and expect a lot of transformation. And now we know full moons and any moon cycle basically is for releasing, manifesting, all that fun stuff. But this specific full moon here is unveiling our magic. It is helping you step back into your personal power, okay? And a lot of people are receiving major upgrades of your spiritual gifts, okay? You're being asked to tune into your body, okay? You're gonna have new sensations. You're gonna start feeling things in a new way, seeing things, hearing things, okay? Major upgrades, all right? Of specifically spiritual gifts. So if you are already on a path and you have spiritual gifts, expect upgrades of them or new ones coming online. If you are just waking up and you're kind of dabbling, dipping your toe in, the spiritual world and things of that sort, I've been doing some healing, newly on the path more or less, okay? Expect gifts to be shown to you. You're going to start coming online very heavily through this full moon, all right? If it's not already happening, expect it to start unfolding here within the next few days. They're telling me 72 hours, okay? So get into meditative states often, stay grounded, get into nature, all that kind of fun stuff, right? There is a collective purge here as well of the heart chakra, all right? And as we are all connecting more to our feminine energy, 1, 2, 3 on my timestamp, this progression here of coming into the feminine energy, the heart chakra needs to be purged, right? And if you follow me regularly, I kind of tap in on collective energy quite often. A lot of heart chakra purging, a lot of divine feminine energy rising here, okay? And this is going to continue to happen more and more as we go on, as we shift, as Mother Earth upgrades here, more or less, right? And continues to ascend, okay? We're all going to follow lead. All right, if we're choosing that path. And so just expect a lot of things to be coming online, a lot deeper connections to be being made through this. Okay, so my beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and star family of the highest white light and decree only, my beautiful higher self. This full moon in Cancer, the first full moon of 2025, so exciting. What can the beautiful collective, my beautiful viewer, expect here? Okay, we're unveiling gifts is what I'm getting. Okay, there's a coming online here, a coming online, 222, as I said that. All right, a lot of you are going to need to take time to rest for integration and adaptation here is what I'm getting. Okay, so you're going to want to adapt to what's coming online for you, what's moving forward for you, all right? Because sometimes it does take our physical body some time. It takes a little toll on our physical body, right? So make sure that you are staying grounded, all right? And you are keeping up on your spiritual practices, all right? Says ignite your passions, all right? And as I'm talking about that with the winter, take care of your needs, okay? So make sure that you are staying on top of whatever makes you feel good, self-care, right? Nurturing yourself physically, okay? Because within these upgrades, what they're kind of giving me is like physical body energy here, okay? So the aches, the pains, if you could do some yoga, again, grounding, meditating, very important here for the physical body, all right? Archangel Michael showing up as confirmation if you heard that siren, okay? Druid, hold the space, okay? You're going to be receiving a lot of wisdom here through this, all right? Ancient wisdom is what I'm getting, all right? A lot of your ancestors are going to be coming through very heavily. I'm hearing offerings, okay? So if you work with your ancestors heavily or normally here, do kind of like on your altar within that space here that you have, give them some offerings here, because it's kind of like, and I can feel this energy resonate with me because I work with my ancestors a lot, okay? But it's kind of like giving them an offering is showing that state of gratitude for all that they're helping you with, all that because they're telling me that your ancestors are the ones unveiling these gifts to you, okay? So it's kind of like almost like God, the universe, like in respect, right? That giving and that receiving, that reciprocity. It's your ancestors that are handing you these gifts. So in your sacred space, as you're holding space here, as you're coming more online, give that gratitude, that offering here to your ancestors, because that's the ones who are gifting these gifts to you. All right. Okay. The magic guardian, unlock the magic within. Okay, so again, you are coming online. Your magic is being upgraded, integrated, right? So this is really teaching us how to harness this inner power here, 444, all right? And I'm hearing spread your wings, okay? So allow yourself, again, to come home to yourself in this space, right? Connect to the body and allow yourself to integrate these things here, okay? It may feel off kilter, it may feel weird. Again, this adaptability, right? This integration phase that you're going to need to physically allow yourself to hold this space for. Okay, so make sure that you're taking the time this week here to spend time with yourself, to nurture yourself. Okay, I have let go of the need to be right. Peacekeeper. They're telling me stand your ground. Fire guardian. All right, ignite your passion. This is also kind of giving me this energy where a lot of you guys, as you're kind of like having these upgrades through this full moon energy, allow yourself to kind of like drop that ego. Like if you need to have a couple ego deaths through this full moon, allow it to happen here, okay? Because what's happening is you're going to be receiving divine like wisdom through these spiritual gifts that are being either coming online or upgrading here, okay? Being unveiled to you in general. But it's to ignite you, 555 on my timestamp, into your higher purpose here, okay? So what are you passionate about? And don't allow things to be perfect to stand in the way of that, right? So if you are coming up with ideas, if beautiful seeds are being planted, go with it, right? You don't have to be right. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Allow your passions to flow, because there's going to be a huge ignition here, all right? Of gifts, of passions, of magic, of power. Fun. I haven't even gone into tarot yet. I'm going to go into a part 2 here, okay? But take care of your needs, all right? The winter time right now is very, very significant, okay? Many of us are really going to be going through some huge physical upgrades here as Mother Earth is ascending. As she's upgrading, we are physically upgrading, right? Because if we are doing the energetic work, right, our physical body needs to catch up, right? Our physical vessel here needs to be integrated with that light, with that new energetic vibration that we're creating through our healing, through releasing, and all that kind of fun stuff, right? So a majority here of how this is kind of like, you know, the collective that I know is going to reach this message through all space and time. You guys have been doing the work, all right? And you guys are at this point now, this pivotal point here where you are starting to match the vibration of Mother Earth here, and you physically need to be able to regenerate with Mother Earth, okay? And winter time is very, very pivotal right now, because as we go into the spring equinox here, that is going to be a major shift. Okay, the spring equinox is going to bring in a very, very pivotal transformation. Okay, so it's like the bear, right? That hibernates. It's like the caterpillar that's in the cocoon. That's where we are right now. And so as we're in this cocoon, this hibernation phase within the winter time, we're getting we're coming online, and this is going to give us a chance to take care of our needs, to get comfortable with our gifts, because as soon as the spring equinox comes, boom, a lot of us are going to be shifted out. We're going to be taken off. Okay, taken off. 808. And that's a little bit off topic, but not, definitely relative and connected. And I'm going to go into part 2 so we can get a little bit deeper. All right, so part 2. Let's see what's going on here, because this shift, bottom of the deck, okay, the 6 of Pentacles, this receiving. My cat's like cracking out on the stuff over here. What you doing, Sonic? Sonic, boom. There's a lot of movement here that's happening, and as they're kind of like giving us physical upgrades through the full moon here, it's really important to hold space. Hold space. Give yourself grace. That's a cute little rhyme. Hold space. Give yourself grace. Okay, a lot of forward movement. Okay, and this is why they want you to allow yourself the space to physically integrate here, because energetically there's a lot happening, right? And then here in the physical realm, our physical bodies need time to catch up, right? So if it's like trying to travel at the speed of light, our physical body would deteriorate. We would not make that, right? So it's like that kind of like analogy here. Hold space, give yourself time to rest, nurture your physical body, okay? Eat well, eat good food that is not processed, right? Your fruits, your vegetables, It's funny because lately I have been loving butternut squash, okay? And I'm not somebody who eats, too much of that, but like lately my team has been guiding me, and it's like my body is like yearning for wholesome, grounding foods. Listen to your body right now, okay? Listen to your body. Carrots, sweet potatoes. It's been a lot of orange, okay? So I'm doing a lot of sacral and sacred womb healing at this time, personally, okay? But if that, you feel drawn to those types of things, pay attention to the color of the food you're drawn to here as well. That is highlighting whatever chakra is being upgraded and or healed, okay, through that food. But the world, all right? Major completions here. Mother Earth right now, as she's ascending here, Metatron is coming through. Thank you for your presence. He's giving me this energy, and he's telling me that we all need to start consciously choosing things that make us happy. That is what is going to raise us vibrationally here, okay? So if you feel called to work with Archangel Metatron, please call him in, okay? Because it's kind of like many of us are getting Merkaba integrations. And what that means here, beautiful souls, is we are integrating our light body into the physical body. So again, there is a lot of things, because the way that this is even showing up here, because this is where he showed up, all right? It's coming down. The light is coming down into the physical world, into the world, okay? And these light codes here, as they're entering the physical body, it's like we have different types of bodies, right? We have a physical body, we have a light body, we have all different types of things. We have our auric field, right? And so as we're kind of like in this space, right, allowing this light to kind of like come in, that's why meditating and grounding is so important, because you're meant to be grounding in this light. That's what gets you online. Rainbows are relevant. You may be seeing rainbows right now, okay? But this is kind of allowing you to see and know, okay, that this transition with this full moon is bringing in new cycles of fulfillment. Ow! What you doing, bud? It's fulfillment for us that is going to lead us into new earth. Hey, baby. You playing? He's purring. Okay, go play. But it's funny because as soon as I kind of like started getting into tarot, there was like a lifting of this energy, and my feet got cold. Because it's a representation of the fact that many of us don't fully understand what's happening in this energy. You are feeling it, but you are not grounded into it. There's an instability here. They're saying, he's showing me trees. We need to spend time in nature to ground this in, okay? Because when we are receiving very high vibrational downloads into our physical vessel, if we are not holding the space to integrate it, and then it becomes overwhelming for us. If you are dealing with headaches, like in the temple here, in the third eye, all in the forehead here, okay? If you're having sinus issues, it's because these light codes and this high vibrational energy is coming in through the crown, but it doesn't have anywhere to travel. We're not grounded enough, okay? We're not grounded enough. That's why it's kind of like this energy here too, like we have to free ourselves of the old ideologies and the old ways of thinking of this like perfectionism, like, oh, I can't ground because I don't understand what it is, or I can't meditate, I can't quiet my mind. Stop trying to make things perfect here, beautiful souls, and apply yourself. Because so many people are being upgraded right now, but if we sit in this stagnation of thinking that we have to meditate perfectly, or we have to know how to ground perfectly, or know how to sit in and ground and meditate perfectly, so then we just don't even do it, that's where we're missing the mark. We cannot try to be perfect here within this energy. We have to allow ourselves to hold this space and allow the integration to take place. Okay? A tower. Because we need to allow ourselves to break down that old foundation and just allow ourselves to be and allow this to come through. Okay, this is major upgrades and activations and coming online for the masses. They're giving me the energy of the LA fires here as well. That is very pivotal. Okay, that was done for us to come into a clean slate here, okay? That's creating a clean slate of understanding what is on the inside. This is bringing us all back home to ourselves. That is something that is very purposeful in that way, okay? Okay. To work on those fears, okay, to master that. So again, drop that fear here, all right? Drop any sort of attachment to perfectionism. Drop that everything has to be done X, Y, and Z. No. QT, ML, DC. Do it all backwards if you guys want. Find your groove, right? Find what makes you feel good. Find what is right to you. Because what's right for me, what feels good for me, will not be what's good for you. I have my own way of doing things that feels good to me. It doesn't mean that it feels right to everybody. 858, find your own tune. Ignite your own passions. Unlock your own inner magic here through this energy and allow it to be just right for you. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's what resonates with you. It's what makes you it's what makes you feel good, right? It's what feels right for you. So hold that space right now. You are being upgraded. You are coming online. Work with Archangel Metatron. Get out in Mother Nature here. Get into a meditative state as often as you can, okay? Have offerings for your ancestors, okay? Because they are the ones gifting us this at this time, all right? And allow yourself to come into this new space, all right? Because this is a clean slate for you, for us collectively, for humanity. And this is God blessing us to be able to come into this next phase. So I love it. Amazing. Happy full moon. Book my website.